Hello again, everyone. I'm Gerry Rice of the External Relations Department at the IMF, and I'm very pleased to welcome you again to the 2011 meetings of the IMF and the World Bank being held here in Washington. Well, you know, the official meetings really kicked off today with the IMF Managing Director, Christine Lagarde, taking the podium, along with Bob Zoellick, the President of the World Bank, to address the assembled 187 countries that are members of these institutions. Some of the key messages that Christine Lagarde gave in her speech to the member countries were, first, the global economy obviously is at a critical juncture and we face what she called a crisis of confidence. She said that the primary responsibility to address this crisis lies clearly with the advanced economies, and they need to implement policies to restore credibility and growth. At the same time, she emphasized that in our interconnected world, every country has a role to play and every country has a stake in the outcome. Her final message was that the situation is urgent. The time for collective action is not the coming years, but the coming months. We're all in this crisis together, she said. We can all pull out of it together. Well, you know, her message were reinforced by the outcome of yesterday's G20 and G24 ministerial meetings, where they also emphasized that what is needed is strong, coordinated, international response to help restore confidence and support growth. Meanwhile, hundreds of other meetings are taking place between official delegations, the IMF staff, and private sector representatives participating in these meetings. A very important aspect for us is not just that they bring together officials from all over the world, but also parliamentarians, civil society representatives, labour unions, and youth leaders. This is really a great opportunity for the IMF to engage with different stakeholders, hear their concerns, and learn from them. Tomorrow, ministers and governors will meet with the management of the IMF again to discuss a new report that consolidates the fund's findings on the global economy, the policies that we think are needed to respond to the challenges we face, and the role of the IMF going forward. It's going to be another very busy day tomorrow. Please stay tuned until then for the key outcomes of the 2011 annual meetings. Thanks and goodbye.